just too tired.
What is
for
up,
nonsense
YouTube,
tonight.
Facebook? Your boy, Landy B with Pat. Welcome to the Landy
How are you?
and Pat podcast. Today, we're going to let Pat explain it to you because I just don't want to. Because I don't want to, mess it up.
Okay, well, so we're doing a seance. We're going to try to bring back Elvis Presley. I'm sure you know who Elvis is. He's the king. And legend has it, he is inside this box right here. And we're going to talk to the box, and we're going to transport him from this little box here to Graceland. And once he's in Graceland, he's going to answer our questions and your questions. So
We have questions from you from the internet.
shall we begin?
You do this, man.
Okay, well, you have to help me here.
What if he attacks me? What if he takes over my soul?
He won't. Okay, well, you'll be the king then. The king
I
will
don't
be
want
in
to be
you.
the king. Kill the king. The king is dead. You heard Dave Mustaine in Megadeth. I don't know what that song means.
Okay, so on the count of three, Elvis, if you can hear us,
On the count of three, if you can hear us,
we're going to open
we're
the
gonna
box.
open the
We're gonna
box.
raise
We're
you.
going to let you out.
Can you hear the box opening, Elvis?
Elvis, are you there? Hello?
Hello, Elvis. The box is open.
There was a moment of silence before a small cloud of smoke floated out of the box.
Ooh, he's here.
Before a voice spoke up. Well, hello to you both as well.
How are you?
There was a small chuckle in response. I'm doing just fine for a dead man. How are you two?
Well, we're doing fine. Today's Saturday. I have the day off. Landy's here, and we're just talking to Elvis Presley. A lot of people want to hear you. How are you?
How do you feel?
He laughed again, this time a little more heartily. Well, being dead doesn't feel too good, I'll say that much. Can't really feel anything at all, actually.
Yeah, I heard.
Well, so they say you had, your last meal or something, Elvis, was like 6 scoops of ice cream and 4 cookies. Were you at least able to dunk the cookies before this all happened?
He scoffed, letting out an annoyed huff. Yeah. That's all people want to talk about. All that junk about my weight. I'm not that fat. And I don't just eat sweets and junk food all the time. Another small chuckle is heard, but yes, I did get to dunk at least a couple of the cookies.
Okay, well, that's
And it
all.
was delicious.
Gotta wait.
Everybody was curious, but if you dunked them, we were hoping you at least you got to dunk them and they were soft for you and delicious. But we're not talking about your weight. We want to talk about the afterlife. How is it? In heaven, do you have Wi-Fi out there? Elvis, hello.
He chuckled once again. Of course there's Wi-Fi. How else am I supposed to talk to you right now? He paused then for a moment as if contemplating something. Heaven is boring, honestly. There's nothing to do up here except stand around and sing praises to the big man.
Okay, well, the first question that me and Landy need to know, and it's kind of personal, but can we have your PIN number to your ATM?
I don't want that. You do. Drag me into stuff. Give it to him. I don't want it.
All right, Elvis, can I have your PIN number to your ATM? That's all I want.
Elvis laughed. Once again, you are insane if you think I'm gonna give you my damn PIN number. No, you're not getting it. Why do you want it anyways?
Why else would I want it? What do you think?
Well, obviously you'd use it to get money out of my account. I'm not an idiot. There was another brief pause. You'd probably use it to buy lots of fried food, wouldn't you?
No, I would actually buy it. I would use it to get more cookies for the next seance. So me and Landy here can have some cookies and ice cream.
I would absolutely buy all the junk food with it. Fuck yes, I would, Elvis. Hell yeah, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Hell yeah, go right for that junk food.
Elvis made a small huffing sound before speaking once more. Honestly, you shouldn't be eating that junk. It's not that good for you. Especially the fried stuff. He paused for a moment and was quiet before continuing on. Though I will say, a big bag of chips would be great right about now.
Well, everyone wants to know, can you sing us a song for us, or do you need a manager in the afterlife? He tells you what to do. Do you need his permission?
Elvis chuckled once more, sighing afterwards. Oh no, there's no one telling me what to do now. No manager, no colonel, it's rather quiet for once. He went silent again before continuing on once more. But yes, I suppose I can sing you a song if you so please.
Well, you don't have to sing the whole song. Just a couple, a little,
Yeah,
a little something.
Sing us a song.
After another moment of silence, Elvis began to sing. His once smooth voice had grown a bit raspy and tired, but he did his best to sound like his old self. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you.
Okay, well.
I mean, with auto-tune, you'll be all right.
Hey, now you try singing without it. See how you sound. He huffed, slightly annoyed, though still sounded amused.
I mean, I did do backups the other day without auto-tune, and they were just absolutely horrible. I'm no singer.
Well, of course I'm going to sound better than you, silly. I've had years of practice and lessons and shows. You've only had, what, 2 or 3 years? Elvis let out a small chuckle before continuing on. Even with my messed up voice, I still sound much better than you.
Yeah, no, because I'm not a singer. I don't even have, what'd you say, 2-3 months? I have like a day maybe. I'm no singer. I'm not even a good drummer. I don't care.
He could play a good skin flute, though.
I mean, yeah. Fuck.
He snorted out a laugh, amused once again. Oh, a skin flute, you say? He started laughing harder, unable to stifle the amusement at the joke.
All right, so Elvis, did you and Michael Jackson ever fight over who got to be king of the afterlife, or did you have to win it over a game of charades?
He huffed, amused but annoyed at the same time. Michael, he thinks he's the king up here, but he's more like a clown. I, on the other hand, am the true king. He went silent for a moment before speaking up once more. Though I definitely win at a game of charades. He doesn't have the hand dexterity I do.
Well, okay, so speaking of grace...
Yeah, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, but in heaven, you guys are all pretty much equal if you think about it. Like, there's nobody better than anybody. So you guys should have that dexterity.
That's true.
Pretty equally. Yeah, I think he... I think I broke him.
Elvis sighed, rolling his eyes. Not if you ask Michael. All he ever does is go on and on about how he's the greatest entertainer the world ever knew. I do have to admit, the little bastard did write good music.
I mean, he was a great entertainer. I grew up listening to him. I was a big fan of his. I have no shame in admitting that, dude. I went over a wall to get a CD that my mother threw over it. My mother threw one of I'll never forget it. We were at the University of Scranton. I could show you the spot and everything. I was real tiny. My mother just took. I had a Michael Jackson CD. My mother took it, flinged it over the wall. The fucking wall was like, I don't know, a little bit bigger than me. I just climbed over it, went over it, found the CD, grabbed it, picked it up, threw it back in the CD player.
So
Elvis chuckled, amused by the story, especially the fact the person who he was talking to was a fan of his once greatest competition. How old were you when that happened?
I'm not sure. I was probably, my God, maybe 8 or 9, 8, 9, or 10 at the time. In between 8 and, for safety reasons, we'll say between 8 and 12. And I was waiting that night. I'll never
Elvis
forget
nodded, taking on a rather amused tone once more. You must have been real small when that happened, if you jumped over a wall to get it. He paused for a moment before continuing on in a slightly mocking tone. Oh, little you was a fan of my competition, so you just casually climbed over a wall at 8, 12 years old, just to get a CD. What a little rebel you were. He chuckled once more.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was. I mean, what can I say, dude? His music was just... I'll listen to anything as long as it has something that keeps me interested. I'm a fan of yours, Elvis. I have a video of a hound dog that I was obsessed with, which many people seen it on my YouTube channel. So yeah, no, I was a fan of yours.
Speaking of hound dogs, Elvis, I have a question for you. So does the hound dog still cry all the time, or is he okay now? Like, is he quiet, or just happy, or is he still crying?
Elvis chuckled, amused once more. He's still all whiny, like always. That little hound dog don't know when to shut up.
Well, sounds like most people today, right?
Oh, you're not wrong. People whine about everything nowadays. Can't get their way or can't do something, so they whine about it nonstop. It's annoying, let me tell you.
Oh my, oh my, absolutely. We're still dealing with people like that down here on Earth. They don't get their own way and they complain.
Oh, yeah.
My God.
Bitch and whine all the time.
Honestly, you'd think the people of this world would be adults and learn to take things like, I don't know, adults. Instead, they throw fits about everything. Just the other day, I saw a woman throwing a fit in a store because they didn't have her favorite type of coffee. Coffee, for Pete's sake.
Yeah, no, I've heard of people who got murdered over coffee. Like, it's no joke. Coffee's serious. Yeah, no.
Okay, so Elvis, another quick question. What is better, Jailhouse Rock in the afterlife, or are the acoustics here on Earth better?
There was a pause as if Elvis was thinking over his answer before he spoke up once more. Well, to be quite honest with you, the acoustics in the afterlife, just, how do I put this? They're absolute crap. I don't know how any of the other deceased performers can sing because it all echoes and sounds so terribly off-key. Earth acoustics are definitely the best.
Okay. So being the acoustics in heaven and at the afterlife and other people, so have you ever hooked up with Ozzy lately? I'm sure you and Ozzy to get together would make a great team. What do you think of that?
He chuckled, slightly amused at the idea. Ozzy? I'm not quite sure how I feel about that. He's a bit wild, if I may say so. He's certainly not very classy or elegant like I am.
Well, no, Ozzy is very classy. Very, very classy. He bit the head off of a bat. I know that some people look down upon that, but it is what it is. And, you know, he bites bats, you bite cookies. I don't know. So...
He let out a small scoff. He wasn't amused with the statement. Oh, please. He bit the head off a bat at a concert. I simply crunch a cookie. Those two are not the same, and you know it.
Well, I know they're not the same, but neither are you and Ozzy, so we need to get down to the bottom of this.
You want that?
No, thank you.
Oh, most definitely not. I'd rather stay far away from him. I don't want to become as crazy as him, not to mention his music makes my ears bleed.
Right.
Do they still bleed in heaven? Like, I thought you were like just a ghost. Like, do ghosts bleed?
He huffed with annoyance. Of course ghosts don't bleed. You'd know I didn't mean it literally. But it is still awful. His music is truly terrible.
Well, millions of people happen to like him, but I know millions of people like you too, so... Anyway, I think it'd be a great collaboration between you two. Come up with something like call the Afterlife CD or something.
Once again, Elvis huffed, clearly not happy about the idea. I am never, and I mean never, going to collaborate with Ozzy. That idea is terrible, just as terrible as his music.
Well, okay, well... I don't know what to tell you about that. What do you think, Landy, about that?
I don't know.
Landy was silent for a good moment before speaking. I think the collab would be great and would certainly attract lots of attention from all kind of people. You two would look great together.
I never said that you should collab with Ozzy. You don't like him. That's on you. That's cool, man. I respect that decision. Not everybody goes together. I understand that.
All right, so
He rolled his eyes, letting out yet another huff of annoyance. Yeah, I'm glad you get the fact that me and he will never become friends or collaborate. Because one, I think he's a nuisance, and two, I think his music is terrible.
well, he never drove around a pink Cadillac, so I don't know what to tell you, but I don't know. Anyways, how's the room service up there in heaven?
Room service? What room service? There ain't nothing up here but boring old clouds and people going on about how great the big man is all day long. It's truly boring.
What?
I don't know, something to say.
You have to do something to make it not less boring. Like, don't you have any hobbies? What are your hobbies up there? Take up fishing or something.
He scoffed, rolling his eyes once more. Fishing? Really? Are you daft? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, it doesn't seem, I don't know, so... all I have to do up here is sit around and practice singing to keep my voice from going bad. It's dreadfully boring up here.
Well, why don't you start practicing? And give us a couple tunes.
Elvis sighed annoyed before letting out a small chuckle. Fine, but only because I don't have anything better to do at the moment. He was quiet for a few moments, seemingly thinking of what to sing, before he began to sing once more, this song being softer and quieter than his previous. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you.
Okay, well, speaking of that, let's go to what you wear. So, are the sequin jumpsuits still in style up in heaven, or did you finally switch over to sweatpants?
Oh, you have no idea. The sequin suits are still a big hit up here. He paused, his tone becoming more annoyed once again. If I had a nickel for every time I've had to hear, "Oh, you look absolutely dazzling in your suit," I'd be richer than Bill Gates.
Okay, well, do you
Wow.
how about your thong? Do you have a thong, and is it like, I heard it's bedazzled. Do you have like the bedazzler? And you have Richard Nixon bedazzling it for you?
Oh, the thong is still as bedazzled as ever, though I didn't get Nixon to bedazzle it for me. No, instead I had good old Priscilla and the girls do it for me.
Okay, well, that's a good thing.
Pee-pee.
They did certainly do a good job. The bedazzling's quite nice. He paused, a sly smirk appearing on his face. And I wear it with nothing else but the bedazzled suit, mind you.
So what are your plans for the rest of the day, Elvis?
I plan to do what I always do. Practice singing to keep the voice trained, though I'm almost certain I'll probably be quite bored later on.
You need to practice on
He
getting
was silent for another moment before speaking up once more.
You need
You know,
to practice.
this whole
You
talking
gotta
to the
wait.
living thing isn't too terrible.
Pay attention.
I'm almost starting to enjoy it.
Well, you need to practice on getting some hobbies. You keep saying it's boring up there in heaven, and you have to start practicing singing. So when are you going to start practicing? You must be thinking.
Are you not paying attention?
He huffed once again, clearly annoyed with being pestered over and over about the practicing. I'm starting to think you only want to hear me sing or use something. He was quiet for a moment before speaking up once more. But all right then, if you want me to start practicing so badly, I will. I don't know if I said something more than that. So I want to say singing. Maybe I sort of Kingdom Monday. I don't know. Was a ton of this conversation.
All right, well, maybe you should start practicing only because you don't like Ozzy that much. And I'll tell you, for me, frankly, Ozzy doesn't need to practice. He can sing amazing, and he has no time for practicing. He just gets out there and does his stuff. And because if I were to crown him, I would crown him king. What do you think of that?
Elvis huffed, annoyance growing once again. He is not king material. He's a drunken clown, nothing more than that. He's certainly not going to be any sort of king. However, I am most definitely king material.
Damn.
Well, not if you have to keep practicing. You have to keep practicing. You know, What are you practicing for? You come out with a CD, like a CD from heaven? What are you doing up there?
You really do not listen, do you? I'm practicing to keep my voice in shape. What, do you think my voice will just stay the same if I don't do anything to keep it in the same shape? Don't be stupid.
Well, that's the only
you know
thing.
what?
That's
I
the only
wanna
thing that's going
know-
to be in shape on him. If you,
You know what I'm wondering? How's the production up there? Like, is there recording studios up there at all?
Yeah, there's recording studios up here. They're all over the place. I don't want to sound bragging, but they're the best in the world. Not one single flaw in any of them.
get some nicotine.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yep, it's basically recording heaven. I can literally record anytime I feel like it. He chuckled, amused with himself.
What do you think of the theory that people think that you're still alive and you're hiding out because of the mafia? What's your thoughts on that?
Elvis scoffed, once again extremely annoyed with the question. That is the dumbest theory I have ever heard. All those people are idiots.
I agree.
There's no way I'm secretly still alive somewhere. I'd be an old man.
Yep.
It's just ridiculous that anyone would actually believe such a nonsense theory. He paused, letting out a small sigh.
Well, you're supposed to be somewhere down south, I believe Alabama. They say they've seen you in Alabama, and you're running a church down there somewhere.
A church? Now that's just hilarious. I'd never run a church. I don't know anything about that. That is a complete lie, no doubt, to try and bring more people to this fake church. Anyone who would believe that story is a complete fool. I am not down south running a church. I am here in heaven. Thank you very much.
I don't know about all that, but you need to prove it. You have to prove it to you, to me, Landy, and your fans, actually.
Sigh. And how am I supposed to prove I'm in heaven? You tell me that.
How can you prove it, Landy?
Landy let out a small huff before speaking up. Well, I don't know how you can prove that you're in heaven. That's a good question.
Yeah, but I didn't say any of that. Landy's right here. I'm Landy, and I just gave him the look of what the fuck do you want me to do? Like what? I don't know how I can prove what. You're in heaven. That's fine. We're cool. I don't need proof. He needs proof, not me.
Well, I don't need proof.
This for? Who wants proof? Man's dead. When was this man born? Elvis, when were you born?
I was born on January 8th, 1935. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, you're past. You're past.
My past? I don't want to talk about my past. I'd rather we stuck to the present, if you don't mind.
No. I'm saying you're deceased. You're definitely deceased.
Of course I am. I'm dead. 100% dead.
Yeah, we know. That's all the proof that I need is your birth date. That's all. You're dead. You're past. You're cool.
So how do you practice for your singing? Do you have microphones, or you just sing it, without a microphone?
He paused for another moment, once again annoyed with the question. Of course there's microphones. What do you think? I sound like someone singing in the shower or something. No, I sing with microphones. You'd be shocked. They're all state-of-the-art and everything.
You get aggravated pretty quickly, I can see.
5 minutes.
Yeah, you get aggravated pretty quickly. You might need to take something for that, Elvis. A shot of whiskey possibly, or what do you something for it?
He huffed, annoyed once again. Oh no, don't start with that. I don't need any sort of shot. I'm fine the way I am, thank you.
So is that all the time we have for him today?
I think so.
Okay, we're gonna let you go because that is all the time we have today. So
Time for you to get back into the box, Elvis.
Yeah, get back in there.
And
He huffed again, once again annoyed. Yes, I suppose it's time to get back into this damn box. It's extremely cramped, by the way.
well, don't complain, but we'll let you out next time.
All right.
Oh, I'm most certainly going to complain. And I definitely do expect to be let out next time. I won't tolerate any less.
All right, buddy. So,
Well, that was Elvis Presley, and thank you for showing up.
yeah, thank you. We'll talk to you later.
Elvis has left the house.
Okay, well, I guess that is it for this episode. We hope you enjoy it. So this is my box. It was given to me by him, and now that Elvis is in here, do you mean I gotta keep this box here?
Well, you can keep it there.
What if I want to give it back? Because I don't want Elvis hanging out here. I mean,
Do you want him back?
no, you know what? No, we'll let him here. Because Elvis is cool. I like Elvis. Fuck. So, for Landy and Pat, I'm Landy. This is my boy Pat. We'll talk to you later.
Till next time.
See ya.